Hello guys, Messenger of Death here, we're back with some more Starfield. Now, I know lots of things, they're a bit better, not perfect, but better. Much better than what they were. They're trying to install in mods to try and fix it. The Game Pass won't work with it very well. I can't seem to get it to work. Apparently, you press home or end screen on your freaking keyboard, doesn't flipping work. So that's a load of crap. Followed the videos to a T. Tried many different freaking things. I tried installing to my SSD. Can't even freaking do that despite being a requirement, because apparently I don't have the permission to move the file to the SSD freaking... irritation. Absolute irritation I'm having with this game. And it's a shame. If we went for all these bugs and stuff, it'd be great. But it's just the stuttering, the freezing, the frame rates, all that good stuff. These long, stupid freaking load times are terrible. Once this game is stable, it'll be fantastic. But until then, it won't be. Now, I was able to get a mod when it came to Hogwarts Legacy to fix it, but not this game, no. But we got this. I'm on medium instead of low. But it's something. The game looks a lot better, it's not stuttering as much. But the ODL's taken like 10 years.
We have a lot to discuss.
But there's nothing I can do about it. It's irritating. Just a pin fan so we can get out of here.
Not this time. So let me see what we're working with here.
Okay.
It appears you spent several years as a bounty hunter.
Yeah.
That type of background will get you quite far around here.
Oh yeah?
I also see that you've mined on Vectera. And now you're with Constellation. You've certainly been quite busy. Oh,
Right.
look at that. Right at the bottom of this list is the criminal incident that landed you in my crossings.
Oh! Was it because I stole the armor? Was this for... when I stole from CJ's? Okay. That pretty much covers it.
Good. You'll find that I'm a stickler for details, and I'd hate to discover that your file is incomplete.
Yeah.
Now that we have that out of the way, let me introduce myself.
Okay.
My name is Commander Kibwe Ikande, and I'm in charge of this operation for UC SysDev. Are you familiar with what we do?
You start by telling me what UC SysDev means?
United Colonies System Defense. Does that help you figure out exactly what it is we do?
I know you kidnap people.
Actually, that's something new we're trying. I figured we needed to branch out a bit, broaden our horizons.
Yeah?
UC SysDev is a division of the UC Navy. While they handle the big picture stuff, we deal with a very particular problem. The Crimson Fleet.
Oh.
That conflict is where you enter the picture.
Oh, yeah? Oh, okay, but I have nothing to do with the Crimson Fleet. It's like a bit picture stuff does the UC Navy handle.
They maintain combat-ready spaceborne forces to deter aggression and ensure the safety of the United Colonies. What all that fancy claptrap means is that they're the ones who fight in the wars to keep our territories secure.
And, what is the
Are we
Crimson
really
Fleet?
playing this game? The pirates, like the ones you tangled with on Vectera? Please stop pretending you have no idea what I'm talking about.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. But I have nothing to do with the Crimson Fleet.
No, you don't. Not yet, anyway.
Huh?
We've been prodding at the Crimson Fleet for years, trying to take them down one ship at a time. But we barely scratched the surface.
Sounds
If
like
we
a
can
skill
get
problem.
someone on the inside, we have a shot at finding a loose thread we can pull to bring it all down.
Oh, yeah? So... why can't the UC send in their armada to wipe out the
If
Crimson
the
Fleet?
military rolls in and attacks the Crimson Fleet, we'd have a full-scale war on our happens, that means losses. Heavy losses that the United Colonies can't afford.
Oh, so this sounds a little personal, you not think?
It doesn't matter how I feel. I'm simply doing what's best for the security of the United Colonies.
Okay.
Look, I'm going to make this simple. Agree to work for UC SysDef, and together we take down the Crimson Fleet. Refuse, and I tell these guys to throw you into the nearest lockup. Might even tack on an extra few hundred credits to your fine.
Right. I didn't realize coercion was a part of the UC SysDef's code of ethics.
I'm not coercing you into doing anything. I'm simply giving you a chance to redeem yourself. So, what do you say? You going to work with me, or should I find someone else?
I mean... How do you know I can even handle this type
If I
of
didn't think
operation?
you had a chance, I would have left you in lockup.
I see.
You're just going to have to follow your instincts and trust me.
Fine, I'm in.
Smart choice. I'm going to have one of my men escort you to the operations center. I strongly suggest that you don't give him any trouble. And don't bother trying to leave the ship. I think you'll find all access to the docking area is fully restricted.
Okay. The one thing I don't quite like about this is I am forced to do this. It's a scripted event. Now, the thing is with the Dark Brotherhood, where that happened in Skyrim and stuff like that, you know, I got to leave after, but here I'm stuck. Okay.
Alright, let's go.
Yeah. Oh, now I can move, can I? Hey, lovely. You finally let me move.
So, you took the op instead of serving the time. Gonna be the commander's new mole, huh?
I guess so.
Coming in all alone, infiltrating a bunch of pirates. You've got a lot of guts.
I
Although
mean,
still, it
yeah.
makes you wonder, especially with the stories that go around. Like the one about how the fleet deals with informants by lashing them to the hull of a ship, and then slowly letting the air out of their suit.
Oh,
Could you
that won't
imagine
happen
a
to
worse
me,
way
don't
to
worry.
go? I know I couldn't.
Nah, it ain't gonna
But
happen
I
to me,
wouldn't
pal.
worry about it. Since the commander handpicked you, I'm guessing you can hold your breath for a really long time, right?
No matter if holding my breath for a real long time. It's just not gonna happen, bro. I'm telling you. You know? He's got some fancy armor. This Alex Von guy. Can I talk
Conde's
to
on
him?
level 2. Try not to touch anything until he actually clears you.
Okay, so if I was to steal something from here, perhaps?
Alright, this is as far as I go. Take the lift up to Ops. Commander Conde should be waiting for you.
Okay, sure. So in terms of my inventory, did they take my good suit that they did? You bastards. That was a good suit as well, and you took it off me. Oh, I'm sad now. Ooh, oh, whoa, whoa. Don't be glitching me through the map here, game. That's just not very nice, you know? We are still rolling, just making sure we're recording, we're going, yeah. But yeah, this is much better. I hope it stays
Yes?
like this. Petty officer. Okay.
Hey.
Hey. So, you wish to speak to me, Ikande? What can I do for you? That was terrible.
Ah, there you are. Excellent. Now that we've established your level of cooperation with us, I want to introduce you to your new home.
Oh yeah?
This is the operations center of the UC Vigilance. SysDef's nerve center, dedicated to the destruction of the Crimson Fleet.
Roger that. I could actually just fly, and this is me shooting my way off this prison ship. Not gonna do. I'll get absolutely destroyed. So where is Vigilance located
We are
right now?
currently in the Sol system, in deep orbit around Phobos. As to why, I'll explain momentarily.
Let me see. Impressive ship, but I don't see where I fit.
Whether this ship is impressive or not, you're the key element that we've been lacking. We need eyes and ears inside the Crimson Fleet. Someone who can feed us information, evidence, and expose their weaknesses. The catch is that you can't just knock on their front door and ask for an application. Getting inside is going to take some finesse.
I assume you chose me because I'm expendable.
Let's get one thing straight right now. While you're working for me, I'm going to treat you like one of my own.
Respect.
Whatever crimes you committed in the past no longer matter. You're now an agent of SysDev, meaning that it's my job to keep you alive.
My respect just went up for you tremendously, my friend. But it takes more than finesse to catch the attention of a pirate.
It certainly does. So listen up. Our intelligence has managed to find a possible opening into the Crimson Fleet through Saoirse Bowden, one of their contacts. She works for the Trade Authority in Sidonia, so you'll be using a container of Aurora we've loaded on your ship to get her attention.
Oh. So I'm going straight into space combat. I wanted to upgrade my ship and everything first. Eesh. Aurora?
Aurora is a Class A controlled substance that's illegal to transport outside of Neon, a city on Volai.
I see. Okay.
Caught with this stuff aboard a ship, and you're looking at some serious fines.
Right. She could probably sniff out a knock from a sector away.
That's right. So it'll be your job to convince this person that you're the real deal.
Oh yeah, and how do I do
Once
that?
you bluff your way into the Crimson Fleet, then the operation proceeds to evidence gathering. That's where my second-in-command, Lieutenant Gillian Toft, comes into the picture. She'll explain everything you need to know.
I see. You know, so quite a bit of confidence in my
If
abilities.
I didn't have confidence in your abilities, we wouldn't be having this conversation. Remember, this entire operation rests on your ability to infiltrate the Crimson Fleet and bring us the evidence we need to take them down.
You're assuming I'm strong enough to do this. What if I get in over my head?
Then you better learn to swim, because you're diving right into the deep end on this one.
How joy.
I've studied your profile. I know you can do this. I'm not about to throw away someone's life on a whim or a prayer. Just use your best judgment. Trust your instincts.
You're right.
Watch your back.
Yeah, I got this. I'll do my best. Yeah, I can
wouldn't
do
expect
this.
any less.
I appreciate the confidence
Look.
boost, man.
Before you begin, I want to make something perfectly clear. As an undercover operative for UC SysDev, you'll be expected to follow our code of conduct and ethics. Allow yourself to stray too far off the path, and you stand a good chance of spiraling out of control.
I see. What do you mean stray too far off the
The
path?
Crimson Fleet doesn't follow the rules. They only abide by one thing: money.
Right.
All of their morals and social graces fall by the wayside in pursuit of their greed.
Right.
At first glance, this can appear quite enticing, so I'm warning you not to get lured into their trap. Think you can handle that?
Can you explain the code of
To
conduct
put
and
it
ethics?
simply, you can't go into every situation with guns blazing.
But I want
Think
to.
before you act. Calculate what you're doing and pull the trigger only when it's absolutely necessary. At the end of the day, your primary goal is taking down the Crimson Fleet. That's the greater good.
Okay, I can stay the course.
That's what I wanted to hear. Anyway, it's time to hand you over to Lieutenant Toft. She'll brief you about the details of the evidence-gathering portion of the operation. Now, get out of here, and good luck.
Tell me more about my expected behavior as an agent.
While you're running with the Crimson Fleet, you're undoubtedly going to be faced with some morally gray decisions.
Yeah?
It's going to be difficult for you to weigh the consequences of pulling the trigger while maintaining your cover. Do what you have to do, but remember why you're out there in the first place.
I feel like this is something I should be doing when I'm better. What if I don't have a choice?
Then you do what you have to do. The Crimson Fleet has the potential to kill hundreds, even thousands of people per year.
Okay.
If it takes a few deaths to maintain your cover, then so be it. But only as an absolutely final
I
resort.
understand.
This is not a licensed killing spree. Understood?
Okay, maintain my covers apparently I don't miss.
That's why I expect you to constantly seek alternative means to overcome your obstacles, rather than blowing holes in them.
I mean,
Look,
I don't have the skills for
I
this,
can
really.
see that you're struggling with this. So let me simplify this for you. If there's a route to your goal which doesn't involve killing innocent people, I'm urging you to follow that path. Use your instincts. I'm certain you'll do the right thing.
Yeah. What happens if I get arrested while I'm undercover?
For your own safety, nobody but myself and the crew of the Vigilance will be aware that you're working for the United Colonies.
Okay.
Basically, if you land in jail, you're going to have to deal with the fines.
Fair. Do you have any other information about Size Bowden?
All we know is that she's been with the Trade Authority for years, which means she's been privy to some seriously shady deals. She's shrewd and she's diligent. The only reason we were able to connect her with the Crimson Fleet at all was thanks to an informant. I'm afraid she's the best lead we've got.
How will I maintain contact with
That's easy to answer. You don't.
you? Oh.
We'll be monitoring your activities from the Vigilance and attempting to keep it within your vicinity. When you feel you've gathered enough evidence and at the completion of your assignments, head back here for a debrief. Beyond that, you're completely on your own.
Fair. Okay,
Dismissed.
understood. Dismissed, okay. But yeah,
Okay,
respect that
hello.
you value my life, you don't just see me as some expendable pawn.
Yes. What?
Can't go in there, I guess, no. Well, it sucks I lost that suit of armour. It was a nice suit of armour too. But it is
Pardon?
what it is. Docking port computer. Docking port 1. Captain Diff, ship frontier, ship status operational. Docking port 3. Authorized UC ships only. Okay. How do I... Bro, how do I get in? The hell is this?
Conde's on level 2. Try not to touch anything until he actually clears you.
How do I get... I'm so confused. Um... I'm so confused right now. What's going on?
Excuse me.
Go on. I would. You can always come back and chat later. Nobody here.
That's not the problem. Okay, hang on. Okay, I need to speak to his second command. Okay.
Howdy.
Howdy.
Pardon.
Oh, there you are. Well, Lieutenant.
All right. We don't have a lot of time, so I need you to listen up. While you're working undercover, it's imperative that you gather as much evidence as possible. If you find any records that look suspicious or incriminating, you bring it to me. Is that understood?
So basically you want me to steal from the thieves. That's if I'm accepted into the Crimson Fleet.
You better make it, because Commander Akande cashed in all his chips to get this operation off the ground.
Oh
I
wow,
want
so it's all
data
banking
slates,
on me.
computer downloads, handwritten notes. Hell, I'll take anything if it'll get those bastards thrown into the brig.
Oh, so it's like you have a personal vendetta against Crimson Fleet.
You're damn right I do. That minor skirmish you had with them on Vectera was nothing compared to the death and destruction those pirates leave behind.
Yeah?
If you've seen what I've seen, you'd understand why I'm pushing you so hard.
Okay. Well... You feel like talking about it?
What? No. It's personal. It has nothing to do with you. Just stick to the mission and you'll be fine.
Okay. I'll bring as much evidence as I can find.
That's all we're asking. Oh, before you go, there's one more thing.
Yeah?
Commander Akande has authorized a credit disbursement for each piece of evidence that you return, as compensation for your efforts.
I see. Bounty on that's the only way I operate.
Yes. Commander Akande mentioned that when he proposed the idea. Lucky you.
Yeah.
All right. We've loaded a container of Aurora into your ship's cargo hold. We're also providing you with a sample you can use to tease the goods. We've cleared your ship for launch. Proceed to Sidonia. Make contact with Saoirse Bowden. And with any luck,
Saoirse.
she'll point you to the Crimson Fleet. That should do it. You're dismissed.
Okay. What if I get caught with a container of Aurora in my cargo hold?
Don't worry, the container's been registered with UC Security, so you shouldn't have any trouble. Even if you're scanned.
I see.
Of course, if we find out you tried to sell it to someone outside the boundaries of this particular operation, well, I don't think I need to tell you the consequences of making that mistake.
Ah, true. What's going to happen to people you arrest?
We'll be keeping them close at hand until this operation is complete. So, we'll be holding them in the Vigilance's brig. If you're
Yeah.
feeling particularly ruthless, you could always head down there and say hello. I'm sure they'll be thrilled to see you.
Oh yeah, most definitely have to, you know. Feel like discuss your pistol experience with the Crimson
Not really, no. I've learned to keep my personal experiences separate from the job.
Fleet? I respect your privacy.
Don't get me wrong. I appreciate that you care. It's just that I don't feel like now's an appropriate time to be discussing these things.
Fair.
Let's just stick to the job at hand and concentrate on the mission. But, maybe we can talk about it some other time. Okay?
Yeah, sounds good. Yeah.
I'll be here if you have any more questions.
Is there anything else I can
Excuse
answer
me.
before you proceed to the next phase of your mission?
No. I've got all I need to know. There were plenty of dialogue. You told me everything. I exhausted all your dialogue options, and yeah. Let's move on. Okay, let's board my ship. Yeesh. I'm actually very nervous and paranoid when it comes to this game right now because, you know, I am low level and I've no idea what to expect. And I've kind of just been thrown into the lion's den right now. I'm not sure I can handle it, you know. Because don't forget, this is a one life playthrough. If I die, I have to do all this again, and this is hours of dialogue and work, and oh, I don't really want to, but It is what it is, you know, gotta do it. I will be having a nice sleep and getting my well rested bonus. May as well.
Hey there, how's it going?
Hey there. I noticed somebody's missing from my ship. Oh, my crew. Ah, is it because I added the robot to this ship that she got removed as my companion? I hope I don't have to pay her again, because that'd suck. Well, time to undock. See, I'd like to just ignore this and be like, oh yeah, I'm fine. But the problem is, if I try to ignore it... hell? If I try to ignore it, it's taking up space in my hull. Which is a problem, you know? Okay. Now, I've never been to this planet, so goodness knows what I might be up against. I don't even know what level the enemies are here. That's the scariest part. I don't know if I'm high enough level for this stuff. Maybe stealing wasn't a good idea. Maybe I've just screwed myself, you know? I don't know. I don't know the level of this place. Mars.
Be advised, you are entering United Colonies space. Please maintain course and prepare to be scanned. And we're done. Welcome to Mars.
Right. So I guess there's one way I can check this, right? We got star map. First of all, I want to scan. Chlorine, lead, okay. Level 1. Ah. Oh. Woo! Okay, I'm feeling a bit more confident now. Ah, I don't like that. Fracking station, Sidonia. Okay, we're having really bad frame rate with this menu. Mars launch pad. London, Sidonia. Sure. Ship cannot ordinarily jump more than 30 light years at a time. Fair. Okay. Speak to Saoirse. Okay, exit the ship. So the annoying thing is, I really wanted to try and make an outpost somewhere so I could send followers to it. You know? Okay, here we go.